Alright, welcome to Food Survivor here on the Grizzled Survivor YouTube channel. And we're recording this outside so I can actually be a little bit louder here and not have to worry about bugging the neighbors. Well, the roommates, the neighbors may be concerned, but we don't really care about them. So today on this channel we have the sort of food that you probably would consider stocking up for any sort of survival situation. A can of processed Vienna sausages. Personally, I like the hot and spicy ones if I have to eat these because I'm not a huge fan of these, but they do have their advantages and disadvantages for survival situations, and we're going to go into that. I guess the first thing I like about these is they're good for a long time. Right now, it's 2017. These are good for about 2.5 years from now, and who knows how long they've been sitting on the shelf for. That's pretty good. Nutrition-wise, not the greatest. You got 2 servings in there. It's going to give you about 260 calories, 180 of which are from fat. 10 grams of fat, 3 of which is saturated. 7 grams of protein, no fiber, barely any carbs. Some vitamin A, C, calcium, and iron. A little bit of each. Contains not the best stuff. Corn syrup, mechanically separated chicken. But really nothing too offensive in here. And it comes with Louisiana hot sauce. Ooh. Modified cornstarch is about the scariest thing in here. They just are a sodium bomb. If you eat this whole can, you're getting 64% of your sodium for the day, which is generally why I would discourage people from, relying on these for their sole sustenance in an emergency situation. However, at 4.6 ounces per can, that's a pretty lightweight ration here. I mean, I'm wearing jeans and I can pretty much just stuff it right in the pocket here, even if I had to, with BDUs, something like that, definitely going to increase the amount you could carry in a backpack. You could load these down, but would you really want to? That's the question here. I mean, I do like the fact it's got a pull tab on top, no can opener required, but I do feel, ultimately, like there are better options than the Vienna sausage in terms of survivalist food. This is good if you're burning a lot of calories in a day, burning a lot of fat, because of the fact that you do get so much of the calories from fat. I mean, if you're trucking it across rough terrain all day, definitely a good way to replenish some of your protein, fat, calorie. But in terms of like health, I would almost think there's better options to carry around than this in terms of meat protein sources. Tuna, because it comes packaged in water, it comes with a lot less sodium, definitely going to be more nutritious, and probably better tasting. I'm not a huge fan of Vienna sausages. Low-income people definitely are familiar with these. I know I am. Growing up, we definitely had these as part of the household snack arsenal, and yeah, I never was a big fan of the taste, which is why we got these ones in a hot sauce here. We'll open the can up indoors and kind of show you what's in there, but that's the basic facts. A sodium bomb, light to carry, full of calories and fats if you need to replenish those, and a decent source of protein. Nothing too scary preservative-wise. It looks like mainly just a lot of sodium in there to keep it, from being too rotten in the can there. Let's go inside and open this thing up real quick then, and we'll give my final thoughts. Alright, well, I was going to open up my sausages, but you can't open anything in my house without feeding these 2 little fuckers right here. So now that they're fed, let's go open these Vienna sausages up and see how they look. See how I can do this with one hand. Well, look at that. So easy to open. You can do it with one hand. Alright. Well, very appetizing so far. You can see there's just 8 sausages packed in a murky red fluid there. Yummy. Very appetizing, huh? Might want to get an actual fork out for this. Alright. Let's try to fish one of these guys out of the package there. Mmm. Delicious looking, huh? And you can see it's just your basic processed meat product there. Kind of looks like a hot dog. And give it a little nibble for science here. Well, we dropped a piece. That's how tasty it is, and we're not going to give that piece the good old 5-second rule because it's not worth it. It generally tastes like a mix between a really salty hot dog and dog food, and the hot sauce doesn't do much for it. So, if you were starving, definitely consider that something to eat. But as you'll find out on my channel as we get further in, there's going to be better alternatives than hot and spicy Vienna sausages to eat. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the rest of these. I would offer to the homeless, but I'm not even sure that they would be too interested in that. Well, thanks for watching. We'll be doing more of these food tests on my channel, as well as examining different ways to package food and see how long it stays fresh for compared to canning. Alright, thank you very much. Have a good day, survivors. We'll see you next time.